JSpy25.
Hi, welcome back. In this episode, we're building an Ape City interior wall, and we answer the question, where does Julius buy his office supplies? I thought I'd do just two walls, and I loosely modeled it after the room Taylor, Zira, and Cornelius were talking in. I start out with a simple, quick sketch, though this one isn't that complicated. I wanted some shallow wall protrusions to give it some depth. Here I'm just squaring off a piece of 3/4 inch foam. One thing about dioramas is that they take up room, so it's a good idea to design them so they can be taken apart, so they take up less room to store. A common way to help with this is to use magnets to connect the walls. Easy to set up and easy to take down. Here I'm using neodymium magnets. These are probably too small though, I'd suggest getting larger ones. Poked holes in the foam, then hot glued them in place. In the Planet of the Apes movies, 90-degree corners seem rare, so I built up this corner to help blend the two walls. I decided to use packing paper to cover the walls to give them a seamless look. I mixed up some glue and water, 2 parts glue, 1 part water, and put it in an empty soap dispenser. The windows in Ape City protrude to the inside as in this picture. If I was doing this again, I wouldn't try to smooth down the edges of the window protrusion. They should probably have more angles and sharper edges. I only glued the outside of the window protrusion because I'll be using a hot foam cutter to cut out the window and door, and cutting through hot glue slows things down. Using this tool on foam creates fumes that you don't want to breathe in. I did the cutting off camera and right next to an exhaust fan. Outside would be even better. I also used the hot foam cutter to carve the details into the door. I used a knife to cut thinner slits for a wood grain look. Dollar store foam board was used for the door jammer on the door. This is the same technique as the smaller piece, applying the glue and spreading it around, then flip the paper over and press it onto the foam wall. You can see toward the end of this clip how easily the paper tears when wet with glue and being pressed around sharp corners. Next time I might try to just use filler in the seams of the foam, add some texture, and then paint the foam directly. I should have put a black base coat of paint on the door first. I think it turned out okay, but the first coat really didn't cover enough to hide the print on the foam. I applied a slightly darker first coat, then a medium color, and then some off-white paint. The walls were primed with a brown that was a bit too red, so I went over it again with black. I mixed up some paint for the walls. I started with a gray base and then added some yellow and red. After that dried, I highlighted it with an off-white paint. Now it's time to populate the store. So where does Julius get his office supplies? Just a note about the Julius custom figure. The head sculpt is from eBay. The awesome paint job on the head was done by Casual Crafter. He does a lot of cool customs and custom painted head sculpts for Mego figures. I'll put his YouTube channel link in the description below. The hairy arms were from CTVT along with the purple tunic, which was modified quite a bit. The pants, boots, and body are from the Mego Soldier Ape. Accessories are from my eBay store. You may be wondering if apes is all this channel is about. The answer is no, but there are a lot of ape things that need attention. Next episode, something non-ape related.